I'm Katie Mintz, and welcome to the Sun Current Today daily webcast, bringing you the latest news for Apple Valley, Burnsville, Eagan, Lakeville, and Rosemount. 2 people were injured Saturday when a small plane crashed near an airfield at UMore Park in Rosemount, police said. The pilot suffered minor injuries in the 3:45 p.m. crash. His female passenger was flown to Regions Hospital in St. Paul with more serious injuries, police said. The pilot told police he took off from the airstrip but lost power as soon as he got airborne. The single-engine plane crashed when the pilot tried to turn around and come back. The National Transportation Safety Board and the FAA are investigating. A Dakota County woman is among 3 Minnesota residents who have died recently from complications due to the H1N1 novel influenza, the State Department of Health reported Friday. The deaths, all within the last 2 weeks and involving underlying health conditions, included the Dakota County woman in her 50s, a Watonwan County woman in her 40s, and a Ramsey County man in his 50s. The cases bring the total deaths related to H1N1 in the state to 6 since the initial outbreak last April. For more information about influenza, visit www.mdhflu.com. It's Fire Prevention Week. The Apple Valley Fire Department and UMore, a local manufacturer of fire safety plumbing and heating systems, recently showed one way to stay safe. A live burn demonstration in UMore's parking lot last week pitted a room without a fire sprinkler system against a room with one. Check out what happened and stay tuned for the first of 5 fire safety questions answered by Apple Valley Fire Chief Neelan Thompson. We'll show another question and answer each day this week.
The main thing I want to get across today is we have 2 different scenarios. Here we have a sprinkler booth, like with an UMore fire sprinkler system, of course, and on this side, a non-fire sprinkler booth. The goal was to put the same amount of combustibles in each living room to simulate the exact same fire in each situation. What we're going to demonstrate here today is that, as Paul mentioned, we'll light the box on the right, on your left, and let it burn. Our fire's lit, and in most fires, accidental or otherwise, it starts small. And you can see, we have a clock going over here already when we're lit. This is what we call the beginning phase, or an incipient phase. We immediately start hearing the smoke detectors in all our homes, and the fire will continue to grow. This is a pre-burning phase at this point. Right now, as the entire room is involved in flames, that's flashover. At a point where it gets to flashover, which we have the entire room involved in fire, we'll let the gentlemen over here all geared up with their tanks on and the hoses attack the fire and put it out. The hoses you see laying on the ground, 150 gallons per minute of water. And all that gear to attack this fire. A residential or commercial fire sprinkler system only needs 17 gallons at the most to 8 gallons at a minimum in a house to control a fire. 8 gallons per minute to control that fire versus our 150 gallons a minute to put it out.
And the other one, we did the same combustible loading and fire, but with a residential fire sprinkler system, which in less than a minute actually extinguished the fire, saving all of the contents of the room.
And now we have our activation of our sprinkler system with a much different outcome. The job for this sprinkler system is to keep the room cool, wet the walls, and cover the floor area to eliminate it from getting the flashover. Save the people, get them out of the house, and make these guys' jobs a lot easier. Less deaths and injuries, because they're happening every year.
So you can see the difference what 1 minute does with no fire sprinkler system and 1 minute with a residential fire sprinkler system.
People should have working smoke detectors in their home, a working smoke detector in every bedroom and on every level. They need to make sure they're testing those smoke detectors once a month, replacing those batteries twice a year. They also need to make sure that they're not using extension cords on a permanent basis. Extension cords are a temporary basis only. Make sure they clean their chimneys once a year. Make sure they practice safe cooking and attend to that cooking. Don't leave unattended cooking. Those are number one cause of kitchen fire.
Expect showers tonight with an overnight low of 40 to 45. Rain is expected to continue tomorrow morning and afternoon with highs around 50. Tuesday night will be cloudy with a 20% chance of rain in the evening and lows around 40. For Sun Current, I'm Katie Mintz. We'll see you tomorrow.